Hey guys, it's your boy, Brud here, bringing you another awesome video! Hey guys, it's Brud here, the #1 GOAT hater. We're bringing you another awesome GOAT format deck profile. This time we got Horus Zombies. Oh yeah. So the name of this deck here, boys, is you're bringing up my man Horus, the Black Flame Dragon level 8, and you're also playing some zombies on the side there. Go with them. You got a couple in there. You know, Horus level 8, he reads, you level him up through Horus level 6 by destroying one of your opponent's monsters on the field. And then when you do in the end phase, you can special summon this fucking piece of shit from your deck or hand, and cannot be special summoned other ways, and cannot be brought back from the graveyard, unlike BLS and and Chaos Sork for some reason, which is lovely. Actually love that fucking stupid card. Anyways, so that's the deck there, guys. Well, that's the idea of the deck there, guys. And does it work? Not too bad. It can be pretty good sometimes. You know, the zombie package works alright because you got your Gillosaurus in there for the tributes, your brain con for the tributes as well, and the creature swap isn't too bad for it. And we're taking a little bit of inspiration from Royal Horus, I think it was called in the OCG. But we'll go by card now, guys. So, first card you're playing is your DD Warrior Lady, your generic good card. A little bit of removal, decent beater, delight. Doesn't really matter in this deck. She's pretty alright. Then you got the DMOC there because you're playing the Brain Con, the 2 Gillosaurus. You got your recruiters as well, which help with that. You got the exiled force since you're playing the Earth Rat, Giant Rat, your Earth Searcher. So you can search him out and you can get a little bit of extra damage on there. Or not get extra damage, you can search him, get your exiled force, pop something if you like. I know it kind of defeats the purpose of the Horus level 6, but sometimes you need to just, sometimes it's good to have it just to pop a monster. Plus we got other things to for him to destroy anyways to set your opponent up there. You got your 3 Giant Rat, which can go into your Gillosaurus or your Pyramid Turtle. It's also good for tributes, like I said, like your Horus or your Jinzo. You got your Gillosaurus, which is good for your DMOC, good for your Horus, good for your Jinzo. And you can special summon for free. It's actually pretty good for Horus because your opponent doesn't know you're playing Horus. It's an optional effect, the second effect, where they can special summon a monster. There doesn't have to be one in there. So if they don't know you're playing Horus level 6, or they assume you don't have one in your hand or whatever, right? They can do that, and then they'll presumably have a weaker monster than your Horus. Then you can attack in, right? So it's pretty good. You got your 2 Horus level 6. Unlike the run 3, it's a little bit bricky at times. 2 I think is more than enough. And he's unaffected by spells. Obviously, you level up into him. You can revive from the graveyard and whatever else. You got your 1 level 8. I only run 1 level 8 because he's way too much of a brick. Even though I draw him 90% of the time, which is lovely. And I also conveniently draw a second friggin' level 6. But what are you going to do? And also, we got the Jinzo there because, like I said, he's a good tribute Kai. Maybe I should put a Monarch in, but nah. Fuck it. Jinzo's more universal, I suppose. And then you got your little tiny zombie package here. You got your Pyramid Turtle, your Ryukoki, which goes with the double Pyramid Turtles. You got your Sangan, your Tribe as well. Tribe's just a generically good card. Card's just OP, so that's why I run it. I know it kind of defeats the purpose of Horus, but like sometimes you need Tribe for the Chaos Monsters or something that's bigger than him, right? He's only 23, so you can't even get over a Chaos Sorcerer, technically, which is trash. And then you got your 1 Vampire Lord, because he's limited to 1. For your zombie, you got your Sangan to search out a decent amount of all your recruiters, as well as your Exile Force and your Warrior Lady. Searches out just about everything, so your tributes, actually. And then you got your Brain Con, which is just 1, because I don't like run more than 1. It can be a brick at times, so just run 1 of it for your tributes. The 2 creature swap, because it's that 2, you got a whole bunch of recruiters in here. You got about 5 recruiters, so Crusade creature swap's pretty good. Duo, which is good. Trunade, just to clear the way, so that way you can hit in for sure with your Horus, lock your opponent out of spells, ideally, or maybe you can go for game. Got your Graceful Charity, obviously part of the Trinity, the Heavy Storm, same as the Trunade, just better in some cases. Jar Robber, the Brud special OP card. You got My Body as a shield, which is good for protecting your Horus if something happens to him, or maybe one of your zombies for whatever reason. You don't need to protect your Vampire Lord. I guess more like your Koki or your recruiters if you need to, or your DMOC if you want to protect him. You got your MST, generically good card. 2 Nox. I'm not sure if should run 2 or change that out. So we got 2 Nox. We got the Pot of Greed, the Premature Burial for bringing back your bring back your Horus from the graveyard, or works well with Trunade as well. You one-up Trunade. It can't happen, as you see in the replays. Can't happen, boys. The 2 smashing ground just get shit out of the way. Sometimes you just want to hit in there. You just want to hit in there and go for game maybe, or if they got something annoying like that. I'm not sure if I should keep that or not. I don't know. Oh my goodness. You got your Snatch Steal, which is OP. And then you got your Call the Haunted and your Ojama Trio for your only traps that you're running there. Your Ojama Trio is good for your Horus level 6. And I'm thinking of putting a Panda in the side deck because it's just good for that. Maybe put 2 Ojama Trios and get rid of a Smashing Ground. I don't know yet, but 2 Decree because you're running a Horus deck. So you want to lock your opponent out of traps as well as spells, which is pretty good. The classic anime combo. Then for the side deck, I don't know what the side deck really is, but it's alright, I guess. You got 2 Cypher Soldiers, mostly for Warriors. The 2 Kaikus for the Chaos matchup, I guess. And then you got the Cold Wave, which is good for, it could be good for Horus. It's good, I like it for Reasoning Gate. It shuts down Reasoning Gate a lot of times. The second Giant Trunade, sorry, just in case you need it. 2 Mind Con, as usual. 2 Mystic Walk for the burn. Magic Jammer, because it can be funny going first. 3rd Royal Decree, just in case you need it. And the True Threatening Roar. So that's the deck there, guys. Not bad. You'll see some epic replays going forward. Tell me what you think of it. If you like it, I'll leave a link down in the description below the video. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bread, signing out.